but by far, this is the most joyous occasion, the highest honor and privilege I have of any job bestowed upon me. To serve is a small part in each of your lives today on such a joyous occasion. And I tell people, the reason why I enjoy it so much is not because I don't have lawyers yelling at me, but it's because this is the pinnacle event of such hard work to achieve something that at times many people in this country take for granted. But what it really means to be a citizen of the United States, I think to really gather the essence of that is just to look around this room, truly appreciate what it means to be a citizen. So I welcome each of you to this historic day in your lives. As I look out at each of you, I must tell you I look at you with envy, because I am often reminded that I do forget what it truly means to be a citizen of the United States. We all may have superficial differences, whatever they may be, but what we all share in common as citizens of this great country is a dream. A dream of freedom, liberty, and safety at home, where anyone with hard work and integrity can achieve whatever they may want for a prosperous future for themselves and their families. This is the American dream. And today, you each take your first steps in achieving that dream. I'm often reminded when I have the opportunity to do these events of my family and the journey that they have taken to participate in this great country. I think about my grandfather when I do these events, who came from Italy in 1916 as a teenager. No family here, no money in his pocket, but just that dream. He worked many jobs throughout his life. At times with the 4 jobs a day. He worked as a tailor, he worked on the shipyard, he worked during World War II on the Navy shipyard. But everything my grandfather did, he did it with the sole focus of making a better future for himself and for his family. My grandfather taught me many valuable lessons in my life. But every day I can hear his voice echo in my head as a reminder of his most important lesson, which is you can accomplish whatever you want in this country as long as you work hard enough for it. And I'm often very proud to be before you as I think about that, and just 2 generations later from my grandfather coming to this country, I sit before you now as a United States judge, having the distinct privilege of being able to swear you in as new citizens. And it is truly an honor for me. But I will tell you, though, that if my grandfather was here today, he would agree with what I'm about to state. That is, I have one regret. The regret I have with my grandfather is when he came to this country, it was his idea to assimilate as soon as possible. And as such, he wanted to learn and speak English, and he forbid the Italian language in the household. He wanted everyone in the household to speak English. And so sadly, I never learned Italian. Although, like playing the guitar, maybe flying an airplane, that's one of my dreams to do. I just haven't found the time to do it yet. But truly, I tell you this because it's very important you understand that you must remember your background and your culture, and you must teach that to your family. Because that's what makes America the melting pot, and that's what makes us the beacon of light on top of the hill. Is that we all, although may have a variety of differences of where we come from, it's our shared experiences that make us such a truly great country. So do not forget where you came from, and teach your family their background. Well, I tell you all this because I'm obviously proud of where I came from, and you should be proud of where you came from. But today, we share the common spirit as citizens of the United States. So with that, I'm going to call Mr. Gerald Evans forward and ask him for any petitions he may want to bring.
May it please the court, good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Your Honor, 91 candidates for nationalization were notified to appear before the court this morning. 4 candidates have failed to appear. The government respectfully moves that the applications related to these candidates be continued until the proper investigation by the government is made concerning their absence. Your Honor, 91 candidates present today have prayed that their names be changed. The government has determined that their requests are bona fide and has no objection to the changes of their name requested. I respectfully move that their prayers for change of name be granted.
All right, those requests will be granted.
Your Honor, one candidate has stated that as a result of her religious training and belief, she is opposed to the bearing of arms in the armed forces of the United States and or the performance of documented service in the armed forces of the United States, if not in good conscience, take that portion of the oath of allegiance. The government is satisfied that the requirements are met for a modified oath of allegiance. In these cases, I respectfully move that they be allowed to take a modified oath of allegiance.
All right, that request will be granted.
Your Honor, on behalf of the United States government, it's my pleasure to present these 87 candidates for naturalization. On behalf of the government of the United States, I respectfully move that upon the administration of the oath of allegiance, all candidates present be admitted as citizens of the United States of America.
It is my pleasure to grant that request.
Your Honor, I have no further motion to present to the court at this time. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Evans, let's proceed then with calling the petitioners forward this morning.
Diana Margarita Padilla, please stand.
Morning. Do you hereby declare on oath that you absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which you have heretofore been a subject or citizen? That you will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That you will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law. That you take this obligation freely and without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion. So help you God. Does she need an interpreter?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Yes.
I have to say I do. Oh, I do.
All right, we're going to take that. All right, Mr. Evans, I think we're calling the rest of the petitioners by country.
Yes, I will call your country, your nationality, or birth. Please stand and remain standing until all countries have been called. Argentina. Bosnia-Herzegovina. Brazil. Cambodia. Canada. Cape Verde. Chile. China, People's Republic. Colombia. Cuba. Dominican Republic. Egypt. Estonia. Greece. Guyana. Haiti. Honduras. Hong Kong. Hungary. India. Mexico. Morocco, Mozambique, Nicaragua, Peru, Philippines, Poland, South Korea, Sweden, Syria, Thailand, Turkey, United Kingdom, Russia, Venezuela, Vietnam, Yugoslavia, all applicants should be standing at this time. Did we miss anyone? Portugal, Cambodia, did we miss anyone else? Uzbekistan, USSR. Did we miss anyone else? Are all applicants standing at this time? Your Honor.
All right, I just want to remind you again, first of all, this is a fantastic group. This is by far the largest group I've had the honor to swear in. But just know what you're about to do today will not only have a rippling effect upon you throughout the rest of your life, but your families. For all your hard work, I do congratulate you. All right, please raise your right hand. You hereby declare on oath that you absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which you have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that you will support and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that you will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that you will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that you will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, that you take this obligation freely and without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help you God. Let's hear it. Congratulations. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, in the spirit of hope and love of this country, by the powers vested in me by the office of the citizens of the United States, it is truly my honor to now declare and confirm by signing this order that you are now equal citizens of the United States of America. Congratulations. If you will indulge me, I'd like to take this opportunity to participate with you now as citizens for the first time in the Pledge of Allegiance. And with that, I'd like to call up Sophia and Sebastian Odie to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with justice for all.
Thank you. Let me just say in closing that it is sincerely my hope for each of you that the rights and privileges you have now obtained as citizens of this great country will allow you to attain any of the dreams you may have. And I hope for you that your life and the lives of your loved ones will forever be enriched as concerned citizens of this great country. And so in closing again, I sincerely congratulate each and every one of you. We're going to call you up by row, I believe, to hand out the petitions. I want to recognize a few people, just so you know what's going to happen next. We're going to bring you forward to get your petition, but I want to recognize some people who are here from the Daughters of the American Revolution, the Region Tampa chapter. We have Bobby Schofield, Evans Rose, Joyce Beeman, Regina Sass, and Eve Thomas. They have a little token also to commemorate this special event for you with the American flag and a pamphlet about, I believe the pamphlet's about
It's the flag code.
the flag code. All right, so with that, Mr. Evans, let's call him forward. Let me also remind you, feel free, those who are here, I recognize all the petitioners have their own paparazzi over here. So if they're ever taking photographs, feel free to move about the room. We hand out all the petitions. I'm sticking around if you want to take a photo afterwards as well. So just take your time, we're in no rush.
Atlanta person. Your name on person? Your name? Steve Conley. Maryland State. Cecilia.
Yelly, Yannick, France, Perez,
Alice.
Zach,
Alice. Zach.
Alice,
Alice. Zach. Coletta. Assuson. Long Cam Tran. Debbie McKenna. Ladies and gentlemen, after you receive your certificate, you are free to leave. All right, stick around for a photo with the judge, please. Diana Aguirre. Padella Pamundi.
Linda,
Yes.
Edith Hope.
Mike.
Rohash Patel. Sasha Silovic.
Patel? This one's it.
Sopun Suk. Luis Carlos Bernardo.